Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So as we head into this new week of announcements, I wanted to go over what's left to be announced between One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, if you missed my video yesterday, I did actually talk about all of the new common One Piece pops, as well as Batman Animated Series, Winx Club, as well as we did get one One Piece exclusive. But for One Piece, we do have a couple more things that are expected to be announced, as well as JJK is going to be a crazy line in itself. Now, before we get started with our news today, we do have our question of the day, which is, do you have a Funko Pop in your collection that has food with it? I'm gonna go with Teuchi here from Naruto, also known as the ramen guy. Okay, so if you happen to miss yesterday's video, or if you're a new viewer just now tuning in, let me show you some of the first looks that we did get really quickly. So for One Piece, here are some of the commons. We had King, a brand new character, Trafalgar Law with anesthesia. We also have Eustace Kid Awaken, and then Big Mom as a 6-inch pop with a chase variation. Now, also part of that wave, we did get Vivi and Karu there as a pop ride, and we got first looks at least one exclusive in that One Piece wave so far, which was Zoro versus King. Seriously, this thing looks so great. For my Winx Club fans, we did get 3 characters, including Stella, Bloom, and Flora. For Batman the Animated Series fans, we did get 4 pops, including Harley Quinn, the Riddler, Ra's al Ghul, and finally a deluxe of Batman standing on the building in the iconic pose. And our last common release was Mickey Mouse from the Mickey Mouse Club in a black and white design. Now all of those are officially going live for pre-order this coming Wednesday. Now let's go ahead and move on to some of the other things that are expected in these lines. So for Batman the Animated Series, really quickly, 2 exclusives expected, which includes basically a diamond exclusive of that Harley Quinn common, as well as Killer Croc here as an exclusive too. Next, for One Piece, outside of that Zoro versus King moment, we're expected to see 4 additional exclusives, and they're all new characters. The first one we have is Killer here. I am kind of curious to see what pose they end up doing with him, you know, leaping or something like that, or maybe just standing there with his weapons out. We'll see what happens. Another expected pop is Beppo here, and he's supposed to be flocked, which is amazing. No chase for this one too, so he's just going to be a flocked exclusive. I'm so glad they didn't do a chase. The next one we have is Admiral Akainu here. Now, don't know exactly what he's going to look like. I'm just putting the white image photo here. He might look like this, he might be in a different outfit, we'll see, we don't know exactly where they're taking him from. Another expected pop is Smoker here, another brand new character. Now he's expected to have a glow chase. That's kind of weird for a character that has smoke, because smoke doesn't technically glow, to be honest. I figured Akainu would have the glow chase, given his Devil Fruit is like magma, essentially, but maybe they'll make it look good for smokers, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm also very curious to see what pose or look they give him. Now, one last exclusive expected in this One Piece wave is another Trafalgar Law, but it's basically just gonna be the common turned glow in the dark. Now, I'm only guessing that the anesthesia covering his blade, that blue portion, is going to be what glows. I think it's going to be a pretty simple glow. Feels very unnecessary, but let's see what happens. Maybe Funko might do something extra. Now that does wrap up everything for One Piece that's expected in this Raid on Onigashima wave. Let me know, out of the full list here, what are you guys most excited out of the first looks we saw, as well as the new ones that we are expected to see. It's a huge wave. I love that there's so many new characters. I think Funko's really going all out here. Now let's go to move on to our Jujutsu Kaisen news. If you haven't seen this list yet, it is huge. There's chases, there's exclusives, there's premium pops. It's crazy. Now I do believe these Jujutsu Kaisen pops are expected to be announced this coming Friday here, so you don't have much more of a wait to see first looks. We'll probably even see something leak a little bit earlier than Friday as usual. Let's go and start off with the Toji pops that are expected. Beyond excited. I didn't get the Toji hype originally until I finally watched season 2, you know, long time ago at this point, but I get the Toji hype now. This man's crazy. He's such a great fighter. I get it. I understand why people love him so much. Now, interesting enough, we actually got an additional Toji pop exclusive expected to be announced in this wave now too. So these 2 pops include one of Toji from Hidden Inventory, where he does have the kind of like worm thing around his neck, and he's supposed to have a bloody glow chase. And the other one is from the Shibuya arc, where he's in that long white like sweater or whatever he's wearing there. Now personally, I don't know if we really needed the Shibuya look, to be honest. Like, I think the Hidden Inventory one is perfect as is. He looks amazing there, but I guess an additional Toji pop would not hurt. To be honest, after both of these variations, I don't know what else they really could do with him. Maybe doing something else like in an action pose in the future. I'm sure these won't be the only 2 Toji pops though. though he's an extremely popular character. Next up, for my Gojo fans, we do have 2 expected Gojo pops. The first one is from Hidden Inventory when he's using his blue technique. This one's not expected to be a glow pop, which I am surprised about, but I'm sure down the line we'll probably get a glow variation of it, so stay tuned for that too. But hopefully this one does turn out pretty good. So far all the Gojo pops with his techniques have looked great, especially that one where he's using Hollow Purple, the deluxe. That's a crazy piece. Now the other Gojo pop expected is him in the prison realm here. Now I'm not sure if it's going to look particularly like this, but I guess we'll find out in a couple days, of course. I feel like this is going to be a very odd looking pop with all the red stretched out. Who knows though. Next, for Geto fans, we're expected to see a pop premium of Geto with his Rainbow Dragon as an exclusive. So when you think pop premium here, one of the best examples I can give you, especially with like some kind of dragon, would be Rengoku here. Essentially, it's going to be as big as this pop, and then it'll probably have the dragon kind of circling around him. Next, for Nobara fans, we could potentially see our best Nobara pop to date. So we are expected to see a pop plus with a glow chase of Nobara with the cursed energy. Now, the only thing that really comes to mind with this particular description essentially would be that where she's in Shibuya, obviously since this is a Shibuya wave, but when she does actually fight Mahito. That's my best guess as to kind of what this is going to look like, with some of her nails in the air, some cursed energy around her maybe. We'll see though. For my Sukuna fans, we're expected to see his crazy moment where he's using the flame arrow there. This one also, I was surprised that they didn't try to do like a simple glow exclusive for it. Again though, like the Gojo, I'm sure eventually they'll make some kind of glow exclusive to resell you the same mold again down the line. So maybe it might be worth waiting on those 2 commons, but if they look really great, you might want them now. Next up is another brand new character expected, and that's Chozo here. A lot of people are really excited about Chozo. I am kind of hoping that he's using his blood manipulation somehow in the pop. That's what I'm really hoping to see with him, because otherwise he might just look a little boring. Not that he doesn't really have like a boring look, but I really hate sometimes when pops are just standing there. But for its first pop, that won't be too bad. He has a lot of detail in his face especially, so I'm sure he'll look cool. I'm just hoping Funko goes the extra mile instead of making us wait for an exclusive. Moving on to our next pop, that is Yuji Itadori as a pop plus, and this is going to be him using Black Flash. So actually people are still kind of confused about this one. They're like, oh, we already got a Black Flash. It might be kind of similar, to be honest, or it might be even better, because this is supposed to be a pop plus of him punching again, and it's most likely going to be from the scene where he is punching Mahito with it. So I'm sure it's going to be a lot better than the original one we did get. Now the final expected pop in this new Jujutsu Kaisen lineup is Megami here with the rabbits. I thought this was a pretty funny moment. I don't feel like it's crazy needed as a pop though. I feel like they could have done something different for Megami, but hey, it might turn out okay. Now guys, if you wanted to get a full look here, sharing over from the Scarlet Joker of the expected exclusives and commons from that wave we just talked about, if you kind of wanted to just visually see the plus, premium exclusives and all that, it's going to be a fantastic wave. I can already tell. There's so many new characters. There's so many great variations here too. And I can't wait to see all these molds. Again, we got a couple more days to wait, but definitely well worth it. Well guys, that does wrap up today's Funko News video. Just wanted to do one final video just recapping and letting you guys know what we're expected to see in the next few days. It is just going to be an insane week, so let me know in the comments below, what are you most excited for, and are you ready to spend a bunch of money? As always, if you did enjoy this video, please do hit the like button down below and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon and Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.